Hello everyone, GT80 back at you again with another video. So today we're going to be going over an old project that I got back in 2023. You might have remembered I was doing a GT80 frame for Kevin Bergeron on YouTube. Go check him out. He's actually got a cool video. We've got a cool video coming up, video series coming up with me and him on one of my other projects. So definitely check it out. So here we go. So here is the Yamaha GT80 frame in all of its glory. And that's a mess. Anyway, so as you can see, this frame is in really good condition for what it is. It's in pretty good condition. It's got a broken off piece right here on the handle. On the thing, it's supposed to look like that. The front brakes are kind of iffy. The front wheel has got its play. It's really hard to see, but it has play. Back wheel's fine. Now, you might remember this and be like, hey, that bike looks familiar. That bike looks familiar, like really familiar. If you're wondering, yes, you are correct. That is a very familiar bike. This is a 1980 Yamaha GT80 frame. And here's the cool part. You can't see very well, but see those numbers? 367300880? That is this VIN code for this bike. Meaning that if this thing was all original, I could make it road legal. Now, I am not going to make this thing road legal because parts for these are stupidly expensive. To give you an example, the engine that goes in there, the original little 72cc 2-stroke 4-speed, was $200 on Amazon, and I don't even know if it runs, and that's just a parts motor. So imagine how much a new motor would cost. So what am I doing? Well, as you can see by this piece of pipe right here, this pipe, I cut the frame in half, as well as down there. You can see it used to be there and there, it used to be attached. And I put in some pipe. This pipe is actually from a Yamaha rack for top of a car, and it slips perfectly into these pipes, and you just weld around it. And then I'm gonna get a piece of pipe that goes over top of this. Now, on the bottom, for the bottom tubes, we took some, I believe this is like EMT conduit. It's a little bit thicker than EMT conduit. It's actually for an awning for our house, an old awning. And yeah, you can see it's pretty thick, about an 1/8 inch maybe. We took that, cut it in half, and then actually, you know what that is? That's galvanized pipe for that's galvanized plumbing pipe. If you're wondering, that's what that is. It had threaded ends on it, but it was attached to some 90s. You couldn't get those off, so you just hacked it apart. Anyway, we took that piece of conduit and we smushed the ends with the big vise. Thank you, Kevin Bergeron, for the vise. We took this part of the anvil and the vise, put the pipe on there, and pounded it with a hammer to make it flat. And I did that on both ends. And then we used the titanium flux 125 from Harbor Freight to weld it in place. I don't know where it is right now. Oh yeah, there it is up there. Titanium flux, right there. Titanium flux. Yeah, so we used the titanium flux 125 and just welded these in. Now I did this with my friend. Not going to tell you his name because I don't know if he wants me to tell you his name, but he's my friend from high school, and he was helping me build this project. Now, if you're wondering, we lengthened the frame a whole 4 inches, and you might be asking yourself, why did you lengthen the frame 4 inches, and why is there something missing there, and something missing here? You can see I cut something off there. That used to be where the old engine mount was. This little these little tabs right here were what the engine bolted to. These were on the frame and I cut them off, as you can see. Then that other piece that you saw that was missing on that rounded section right here, right here, right here. You can see a weld there and a weld right there. That was for, I believe, it was a mounting bracket for something. Coil bracket, air filter bracket, I don't know, it was something. And as you can see, I cut it off, so now it's not anymore on the bike. Because it was in the way of, it is in the way of, wow, really hard to see, but right down there, my friend, is a fully built Predator 212 from my friend Kevin Bergeron. He gave this to me. Yeah, he gave it to me. Let me see if I can pull it out. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. This, my friend, right here is a fully built Predator 212 cc engine. It's 212 cc's, 6.5 horsepower, but this is not your normal 212, as you can see by this linkage right here. You might think, that's the governor linkage. No! No. Look right here. Right here. There's no oil shut down, and if you look in there, see that gold thing right there? You see that gold thing? That is a bolt blocking off the governor shaft. What he did to this thing was he did a flat top piston, billet rod, a 10,000th head gasket, governor delete, oil sensor delete, and I put on a stock cam, stock Predator 212 cam from my blown up Predator right there. And I put and then I went online on eBay or Amazon and bought a cast aluminum red flywheel for this 10,000 RPM flywheel for this thing. And now she pulls over. So yeah, there you go. So that's basically everything. So we got this going on here on the on the GT80 frame. Right now, I'm using this motor right here as a test block, which has no cam, no lifters, no push rods. It's a junk engine. It's locked up solid, so it's not gonna run anytime. But we're gonna take that blue adapter and put it on that orange motor right there, and we're gonna do a and we're gonna also do a stage 1 kit, basically. So exhaust and air filter. I'm gonna try and build a custom air filter adapter that harnesses it somewhere up here, because the motor fits it. The valve cover sits up against this, and then we got to run a chain from there all the way back to the motor. And then I got a couple mounting plates for this thing, motor mounting plates. The wooden seat that always goes, and then the gas tank, because the gas tank on that thing will not fit in the frame. I've got this motorized gas tank for a motorized bike gas tank. That would work. that would work perfect on there. And then you might be asking yourself, you have no kill wire, you have no kill, you have no throttle, you have nothing for this. Well, I just went on eBay and I ordered a twist grip throttle for it. I ordered a twist grip with a cable. I ordered a twist grip cable, clutch, chain, kill switch. Yeah, all that stuff for this bike that's ready to go on it whenever I have it built and ready to go. I will be doing once I get this thing going, I will be doing a video on it, running and working. But yeah, you can see we got foot brake. We got a foot brake for the rear and a hand brake for the front. So yeah, these use drum brakes, which I know are not the best, but I'm getting off topic, so I'm going to say bye now. So hold on, give me a second. So that's an update on the Yamaha GT80 from 1980 that I'm building for myself now, as he gave this back to me and said you can have it. So please like, comment, share, subscribe. Smash the like button. Go in the comments, tell me what you think about this build and what I can do to make it better if you know a lot about mini bikes and dirt bikes. Yeah, there you go. Bye.